Hey ho everyone, Dreamer64 here, and welcome back to Fantasy Life bonus episodes, where we are doing the next two, because I figured that each one is 30 minutes long, so relatively an hour for each one, for like two, so yeah, if you don't know, and if you didn't come from the previous bonus episode, we are exploring the jobs of Fantasy Life, the ones I didn't do in the main story, everything but alchemy. Which alchemy was the one that I used in the main playthrough. The only thing I didn't do was the quests for alchemy. I don't know why I didn't. Probably because I am trying to 100% Sola's file before, yeah, you guys probably don't even know who Sola is. Sola is my main file, for this game. This is the playthrough file for the channel. And I am excited for Fantasy Life. Gosh darn it. My chair sunk while I was talking. I need to get a new chair. But, I digress. Let's get started. Welcome, yep. And, change your life. Today, we are exploring the hunter and the wizard life. First, let's start with the hunter. I'm excited. I really am. This is also after, yeah. Congratulations, Lun. Welcome to the Hunter Life. I'm sure you already know this, but your first port to call should be your new master. I've already marked the location on your map, just in case you're not sure where to go. Now off with you. Best of luck. I just realized I didn't do any character voicing. I'm a bit too preoccupied, like absolutely excited with oh, I was not reading anything. Well, she gave us potions. That's I'm all scatterbrained right now. I went in the wrong direction. Can't you tell I'm scatterbrained? I'm wanting to talk about a million things at once. But yeah, I'm excited for a lot of stuff that's happening right now. Like, the Switch games were announced on, like, the 27th, which I'm really happy about that. And then, on the 2nd, for the Switch 2 Direct, I am so happy right now, because I don't know how to express how happy I am. A lot of the games I've been expecting, I just passed my master. A lot of the games that I've been expecting, like waiting for, have finally revealed themselves. I have like a total of like 15 games I am absolutely excited for this year and next. I can't I can't understate how excited I am. Like, as soon as all those games came out, my mood went from like 10%. I was a little miffed. I was playing I think I was playing like Pokemon. I was playing Sword, doing Dynamax Adventures, and I looked away for like a second and went to a den I didn't want to go into, and was a little miffed. But went to watch the trailer for the entire direct, and then absolutely beaming by the end of it. I can't understate how happy I am for like the GameCube Online, because there are 3 games on that I am excited for. Like, I've never played. Technically 4 games. Four of those I've never even played. I've never played Wind Waker. I've never played Luigi's Mansion. I've never played XD. Gale of Darkness. I've never played Gale of Darkness. I never played Coliseum. I'm excited for those. I want to play those. And there's also, like, other games that I want to play. But, like, there's Fantasy Life I, Metroid, Pokemon ZA. Obviously, those have already been announced. But then there's Mario Kart World. I'm okay. It's okay. But then Kirby Air Riders. Like, we haven't had a Kirby Air Ride game since, well, Kirby Air Ride. And then the new content for, like, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Hyrule Warriors. I'm excited for Age of Imprisonment. Oh my goodness, I am so excited for that one. You can't see it, but I have, like, the stupidest grin on my face right now. I am so excited. And then there's, like, Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 are coming out the same day the Switch 2 comes out. And then Silk Song. I'm so excited. Also, I don't care about the prices. I kind of saw it coming. Like, yeah, boo. $80 for a game that you've been waiting for. Well, yeah, that's inflation, buddy. It's bound to happen. A lot of people just didn't expect it from Nintendo, but they usually lead a trend after a period of time. Heck, didn't they start, like, the whole handheld era with, like, the Game Boy? But I digress. But yeah, I'm so excited. Like, there's so many things that I am excited for. Hades 2, I really want to play that for you guys. But I have to get done playing Hades 1 for the playthrough. But yeah, I want to play Hades 2 for you guys. I want to... Like, there's a lot of games. I want to play Elden Ring. I know, but Dream It, you could just play it on the PC. I don't have a computer that is compatible. I have a Chromebook. That is the best I have right now. Until, like, maybe later this year, next year. I'm still working for that computer. It's rough. Trying to, when you have, like, shopping brain and you want to buy everything, yeah, it's not good for your wallet. Like, recently I went and got a shower rack for my shower, and yeah, it wasn't necessity, but it was more out of convenience. But right now I'm saving for that computer. I'm bound determined to get that computer. Maybe by the end of this year, I don't know, but as long as I just pay for bills and get whatever, I want at the time, the Switch is most likely going to come before the computer, but it'll be here inevitably. But yeah, I'm excited. But yeah, let's story, just like minutes of me talking about the Switch. Need something? Ah, right. You want to learn how to hunt. You can skip the tutorial. Nah, I don't want to skip the tutorial. I want to continue. Oh, sorry, my friend. I've got no time for another assistant. Too much on my mind. But you're the one who met with the king, aren't you? Yes, I heard about that. Ugh, I just can't take on a second assistant. Alright then, if you have a nod from the king, I've got no choice. Here, your gear. Obtain Hunter's Bow. First things first, you need a hunter. You think a hunter just shoots a bow? No. A hunter lives off the land, which means respecting the land. You shoot only what you must. You take only what you need. At least that's my philosophy. Some hunters choose to shoot up the whole forest and, well, whoop it up. It's your choice. I have it my way, you'll have it yours. Now, you do have to prove yourself worthy. Yes, I require some test of your ability. But where should we start? I'm afraid I don't have time to teach you the basics of the bow. Ah, I know, my other assistant. Pete struggles a bit, but he's good for the basics. Go find him at the sheep pen. Good luck. I'm over here talking about the Switch stuff, and I'm like, I should probably like do this, the thing that I'm supposed to do. Talking about like this game right now, but I'm too over the moon for like all the stuff that the Switch 2 has to offer. And then Duskbloods. Oh, I'm excited for that one. Circle pad drift, please stop. My circle pad is just drifting. It's because it's broken and it needs to be repaired. Oh, who? Why are you bothering me? I was having the best daydream ever about... Well, never mind. I guess you've come looking for a hunter? That's me, no better hunter around. Except for Fern. She, wanted to be my master. Sure did. She doesn't even take assistance, but once she heard of me... You want to be a hunter too? You might as well give up that dream. Fern's not taking on any other assistant now that she's found me. Stubborn one, Fern. She's tough, she's good. I might even learn a thing or two from her. The king thinks she's the bow to beat anyway. Made her guard of the royal gardens. I can see why. She's pretty as a... Oh, well, never mind that either. Anyhow, Fern's got an assistant, and that's me. Pete, do I hear you talking all sorts of nonsense over there again? Yes, Granny. No, Granny. I was talking, but it wasn't nonsense. Just setting this new kid straight. Wants to be a hunter. Can you believe it? Granny's old as rocks, but she can hear, pretty good. Now, see you around. I've got things to do. And don't go bothering Fern, no point. She'd never take another assistant. Maybe I should, though. Could make a gob of Dodge teaching all about hunting. I'll probably be the last assistant Fern ever takes. She knew I'd be the greatest hunter ever. She had to pull a few strings to get me to agree to it, too. She knows people. Now, speaking of pulling strings, I see you wrangle yourself a bow somewhere. Know how to use that thing? Hey, tell you what. I'm bored. I've got a bow, and you got a bow. I'll teach you a thing or two. Archery skill learned. Archery. With a bow, you can inflict long-range damage on your enemies from a safe distance. Press A to perform a regular attack. You will be able to learn new attacks such as Piercing Arrow and Scattershot as your hunter level rises. Shields cannot be used. I was born natural, but you better get some practice in. First equip your bow. I keep wanting to hit X for inventory. I've been playing too much Pokemon. And also the Legends EA graphics for the Switch 2, absolutely stunning. Alright, bow in hand, good. Now comes the shooting part. Look yonder, there's your target. Get a little closer, you're gonna have to practice target from your sights, then shoot. You'll miss by a mile, but that's fine. Everyone screws up royally when starting out. That I hit Y. Huh, you were saying, buddy? Huh, well, look at that. Not bad. Thought you'd fire clean over the target, being so new to shootery anyway. Pete, you saw that, right? Your friend there has skill. I wish you shot half as well. Yes, Granny. I mean, I shoot 1,000 times better than that, Granny. Sure you do. Now speak of lazy. What'd you find out about that fellow way over there? Oh, that's right. This man came in a tick before you did. Looked thirsty, so I gave him a jug, then glug glug, and he passed right out. He's got the mark of a hunter. Huh. I wonder if he'll ever wake up to tell us who he is. Hungry. Out of energy. Need honey. Weird. He wants honey? I thought he was thirsty. Why does he want honey? Pete, did I hear that man mumble something about honey? You remember the old hunter's rhyme, right? Belly on empty, eat honey aplenty. That's what Granny did back in the day, so fetch that poor hunter some. We'd better get on that one before Granny gets a bee in her bonnet. Bet you're wondering what honey has to do with hunters, right? Hunters hunt more than beasts. We also look high and low for other kinds of food. There's a word for it. What's it again? Oh, right, foraging. Hunters forage for honey, eggs, and mushrooms, all sorts of food, out in the wild. Another thing we hunters do, we sneak. Yeah, I sneak around all day, best part of the job. Sneaking. Yeah. Saliva. My mouth is watering, I'm a little hungry. It's like almost morning. I need to get this recording in and I couldn't sleep, so started to record. Sneaking is an ability that allows you to approach enemies without being detected. Hold down B to crouch. Move around while crouching to sneak. Sneaking uses up SP, so once your SP reaches 0, you will break into a run. You won't be able to sneak if you lack SP. And no, I do not sneak around so I can steal stuff. It's so I can tippy-toe up to my prey. I sneak closer and closer and closer, then out with the bow. Yeah! Except for the yelling part, scares them off. And now back to that whole honey thing. There's a tree on the road to the grassy plains that usually has honeycomb. Let's go shake it. This accent is just like shifting around 50 different versions of Southern. It truly is just like shifting around through 50 different versions of the Southern accent. Huntin' Pete joins your party. I don't know why, but that is like something that my brain does. It's just like, oh yeah, let's do an accent, and then suddenly, oh yeah, 50 different other accents. That is a apple tree. Here's the honey tree. See? Honeycomb, just like I said. Stand back. I'll show you how to shake down this tree for honey. Shoot them quick! Look at these bees. And we took out the bees. Gotta give it a few seconds. It's an old 3DS game. And an old 2DS. Obtain grassland honey. Phew, who knew that would happen? But that's nature for you. Now, you see all my fancy footwork there? Zing, took them both down in one shot. Oh, what do you mean? That's not how it happened. Well, maybe you got off a few shots too. Best not tell this to Master Fern. Let's get this hunted back to the sheep pen. I'll take some honey for myself, why not? Making my way downtown, walking fast. I don't know the rest of that song. I just really, like, for some reason my brain just always applies that song to Family Guy. Don't know why. I don't know what voice to give this, give Fletcher. Please need... Hey you, on the ground. We got you, honey. Handed over grassland honey. Wouldn't mind taste that myself. Well, that hit the spot. Many thanks, friend. No problem. How'd you end up like that? I was stalking my prey when your prey turned on you, chewed you up, and you barely crawled out of there? No, listen for a sec. No, I collapsed because I forgot rule number 1 for hunters. I ran out of energy tracking my prey for 3 days straight. Never rested. Forgot to eat. How dumb is that? And here I thought you were, I thought someone being a monster was on the prowl. Sometimes we hunters get, so caught up in the hunt, food's the last thing on our mind. I know, foolish. But surely you two have been so consumed by the hunt that you've done the same. Not me, no way, no how. Eating's the best part about being a hunter. And this Pee-wee is new to hunter's life, barely even knows what a bow is. I'm trying to figure out what voice to give Fletcher, but my brain is just absolutely flubbing. I know I want to give them all a southern accent because they all seem very southern to me. Oh, well, that's welcome, friend. The hunter's life is a tough one, so since you're new, get ready to learn some new tricks. Consider it thanks for the honey. You learn the piercing arrow technique. Charge the archery attack. Hold down A to charge a powerful attack. Release A at the right moment to perform a piercing arrow attack. At the cost of a proportionate amount of SP. You can't charge an attack if you lack SP. With your bow at the ready, press a direction on the directional pad to switch attack modes. There are 4 modes: normal arrow, poison arrow, stun arrow, and sleep arrow. You cannot use a mode until you have learned it. Now, how about you put your new skill to test, friend? There's a hoodwink nearby. A hoodwink. I said hoodwink. A good movie, in my opinion, for like the time period it was. Now wait, a hoodwink? It'll tear us to shreds. Relax, it's just now. Now, good to be cautious, though. They're vicious critters and will attack on sight. I've survived a number of attacks from those owls. We hunters keep their feathers as trophies. But, who doesn't know that? Anyway, just tell me where can I find that thing? Castile Forest, I think. Yes, I'm sure of it. I ran right by it when I was chasing after my prey. So head up there, sneak up to it if you can, and then attack before it attacks. I won't blame you for chicking out here. Don't worry, I'll get that owl. But we better tell Fern first. She might just say this owl hunt is too risky. So, last wins Fern's is rotten egg. Hunt and Pete left your party. He really gives me like the Sandlot vibes. I think that's what the movie is called. Pete just gives me Sandlot vibes. I don't know what to say. He just gives me that vibe. God, I feel old making references to... how old is that movie now? I'm 23, and I'm referencing movies that I've watched as a child. My back, ow. I'm 23, why does my back hurt? This should not be happening. It's probably like it's probably like a generational thing of like, oh yes, you turn 20, pain. Hey, Lon, you never guess who that guy was? Hey, Lon, you'll never guess who that guy was. We helped with that honey. Wow. My brain just absolutely could not read that properly. Even if it... Is it... Oh, no, that's proper. It's just... There's not a... Is there supposed to be a comma there? It's been so long since I've done English class that my brain is just not wanting to remember. Hello again. Yes, Pete told me everything. That man you helped. His name is Fletcher. He's quite a hunter. He's an inspiration to us all. His reputation extends to the far corners of Riveria. I can't believe it. A big deal hunter. Yes, anyway, Fletcher used to guard the royal gardens and go to the king's hunts, too. These days, Fletcher hunts alone, tracking down the most fearsome beasts of the realm. You and Fletcher know each other pretty well, huh? How'd you guys meet? We're only acquaintances, that's all, not more. What I find interesting is that Fletcher has has put you on the trail of a hoodwink. They're vicious and you're beginners. Both of you, I wouldn't have set you on such a hunt yet. But if Fletcher thinks you have it in you, I don't know. I really don't. I suppose if you succeed, I'll take you on more serious hunts. I have to burp. I'll take you more seriously as hunters from now on. Whoo! Hear that, Lon? Master Fern says you'll teach us all the secrets of shootery. Just gotta get back that hoodwink. That honored critter better watch out for me. Flip, boing, thunk. Yeah, he's a goner. Pete, wait. He's always running off without hearing that the half of it. Well, that's my Pete. Boy's like a cannonball. Either sits around or goes off in a flash. Granny Cotton, what brings you here? So you see, Pete's a real good boy. He just gets ahead of himself. Yes, he's a total nincompoop. Isn't that a bit harsh? He's a lovable nincompoop, despite his big head and the way he flaps his mouth. Harsher still, Granny Cotton. Problem is, he just thinks too highly of himself, and he hasn't done squat yet. What Pete needs is to be knocked down a peg. Yes, that occurred to me, but I'm sure it has, Fern, but you're far too gentle in your ways. It needs to be shown up. And you, Lun, are the one to do it. Now, don't say no. Pete needs this. Here, I'll even teach you one of Granny's old techniques. You learn the sleep arrow technique. If you use that technique, you'll be able to hunt prey more easily. Oh, I see. You're giving our friend here a leg up on Pete. Now get that hoodwink, Lun. As for this one, if Lun does get that out first, I want you to take him on as your assistant. Promise me. This one has the king's eye, and now our friend has your backing too. I've already said I required a test. I'd be pondering what I should be. And that will do, Lun. Doggy. You wanna go too, Lucky? Bark. Lucky's a good hunting dog, Lon. And since Hootwinks are good at hiding, I think you're glad to have his nose help you during the hunt. Bark, bark, bark. Lucky joined your party. Time to hunt. I was gonna say something else, but then I realized how not good it sounds. So I'm just not gonna say it. I swear Fletcher said that owl was in these woods. But there's nothing here. If I finally caught up one, well, you're barking up the wrong tree. No hootwinks, not a single one. But feel free to sniff around here until the cows come home. Gives me another head start. I'm off to the grassy plains to hunt. That owl's as good as mine. Grr, I smell an owl. Watch out. Hey, listen. Ah, I love this song. There we go. And my circle pad just went up. Obtain Hootwink feather. Woof woof ruffity woof. Now let's head back. Indeed, let's head back. But yeah, I will say this again. I am excited for the Switch 2, even if it is going to cost me an arm and a leg to obtain it. But I'm just excited. I'm overly excited. Back from the hunt, Lon? Wait, it can't be. A Hootwink feather. You did it. I'm truly impressed. Well done, Lucky. Bark. I'm not going to give you guys the satisfaction to use me out of context with a simple bark. Granny knew you'd beat my Pete. What? You got that hoodwink on? I can't believe it. I lost to you? No way. Beginner's luck. I want a rematch. Pete, don't be a spoiled sport. But Granny nothing. You should be glad to see a fellow hunter be as good from the get-go. Besides, Granny thinks you're just as fine in your own special way. I know I'm the best around, but... Pete, I'm trying to be nice, but you're not making it easy for your old Granny. You're lazy. Oh, what? No, it's just the weather's been so nice, Granny. Oh, I see, of course. How could Granny have been so silly? Seeing you dozing all day long, snoozing away. Uh-oh. Snoring so loud that it shakes the fleece off the Granny sheep. Well, from now on, forget being a hunter. You're now the kingdom's first snorer. Oh, what? Granny, I didn't mean to. End of story, Pete. Now, as for you, Lon, listen here. I won't say this twice. You'd better run. Granny's in the mood. Thank you for everything. And here, take this. Eat it, Pete. Oh, what? Oh, Pete, why would I scold this fine hunter? He's been a great help to Granny. And that's that. My work's here's done. Except for one last thing. Fern, I haven't forgotten Granny Cotton. Well done, Lun. You tracked down that hoodwink, hunted down your prey, and even got its feather. You're a good hunter. You might even be a great hunter one day. I never thought you'd do it. Not so well, or so quickly, or so humbly. So, as promised, I'll take you on as my assistant. Let's see the results of your first hunt. Bum, 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 bum. I get this stupid grin on my face. I don't know why I still have this stupid grin on my face, but it's there. Yeah, the back of my throat itches. Nice. And it was just your first hunt. Someday I look forward to calling you my equal, but for now, I want you to keep this advice in mind and start your journey as a hunter. Respect nature for what it is, sometimes your friend, and sometimes your adversary. Welcome to the hunter life, Lun. I expect great things of you, like you left your party. Yeah, that's the hunter life for ya. Sorry, I had my hand over my mouth. That's the hunter life for ya. It's not as funny as some of the others that you'll see later on, but it's got its charm. No, I do not want to save. Not yet. Not till I finish recording. And then let us fast travel to the guild office. So we can change our life to the wizard life, which is the next one. And also, I really like the colors. It's the one life that I like the colors of. Oh, speaking of lives, there's a few new lives in Fantasy Life I that were announced in the most recent trailer for Fantasy Life. The artist and what was the other one? It was another hunting. It was another life. I think it was another combat life. I forgot what it was. But we have artist now as a new life, which I think is cool. I really am excited for the next game, but let's hope that we get these all out before Fantasy Life I comes out. You changed your life to wizard. Congratulations, Lun. Welcome to the wizard life. I'm sure you already know this, but your first port to call should be to your new master. I've already marked the location on your map, just in case you're not sure where to go. Now off with you. Best of luck. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I'm excited for the Switch. And once I get the computer, that's when I can start editing videos, which basically all I'm going to do is just pull up the recording, pull up the audio recording, and just mash the two together. That's all I'm going to do. Why am I leaving Castell? I have no clue. I meant to go down the other path, but yeah. But yeah, I'm really excited. But yeah, Duskbloods looks really cool. Like, obviously it's like it's another FromSoft game, so it's obviously going to be really good. So, and FromSoft does a really good job at making games. Meow. Welcome, perfect timing. So you want to become a wizard, eh? I take it by your stunned silence that you haven't met many talking cats. One must always expect the unexpected in this line of work. Meow. As a wizard, you'll encounter many mysteries. Talking cats are just the tip of the iceberg. So, think carefully, Meow. Do you believe in talking cats? Because if you don't believe in talking cats, maybe this talking cat won't believe in you. Speaking of mysteries, here's a real stumper for you. How does lunares hang in the sky, eh? Professor, that is enough. Stop teasing him. Hiss. I can't take a little, gentle ribbing. You must be alone. The guild said to keep an eye out for you. Welcome. My name is Hazel. I'm a wizard. This is our master, Professor Jinx. Professor Jinx, it looks like you have a new pupil. You can skip it and, continue. Yes. I know we're just to begin with your training. Why don't you go catch me a mouse or something? Professor! A cat who loves mice. Too much of a cliche, eh? She may look like just a plain black cat, but she's actually a famous wizard here in Bavaria. And if you can withstand her occasional jests, you'll learn all you need to know to become a wizard. I'm not so sure about this one. He might be allergic to cats. Wouldn't want any sneezing, would we? Professor! You're the one who taught me it's never wise to tease a wizard. But he doesn't even know how to use magic yet, Hazel. Well, no, but wizards who can't do magic aren't wizards. They're magic cants. Yeah. Professor. Just a little light humor to keep us all on our paws. But enough of that. We're wasting my 9 lives with all these joking around. Here, take this. Obtained a novice's wand. Hazel, be a dear and teach him the basics, meow. Certainly, Professor Jinx. Let's chat outside. We're lucky enough to have an open-air magic classroom run. My throat's already starting to hurt. Why? Probably because it's almost an hour-long video, but yeah, I digress. I don't record as often as I should, but I should. That was a loud smack. Yeah, I had to get a quick drink. That's probably why you guys were hearing the echo of a can, because I had to get a quick drink from my can. Fledgling Wizard, Spiritbound. Time to go outside. I like how Jinx has 2 tails. It's like how Espeon has like the split tail. Is there a reason why that's a thing? Tell me in the comments below why that's a thing. And also while you're there, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and like the video. Hey Hazel. Sorry, me just doing that was just too funny to not laugh at. Anywho, okay everyone, please settle down. I'd like to introduce you to Lun. Lun is studying to be a wizard, just like the rest of you. Studying to be? Doesn't that make him a magic cant? Very funny, but that joke has just about worn out its welcome. Magicant, hee hee hee. What are you laughing at? You're a Magicant too. Well, if I'm a Magicant, what does that make you? Alright, that's enough. No more clever jokes then. Good. Now class, you can tell me the essential elements of magic. No one? Come on, we just learned this. There's, fire and, water, right? Definitely water. And there's, earth, light, and dark. Correct. The key to whispering magic is harnessing the power of the elements. But humans don't have the power to harness elements at will. So what do we do instead? We borrow the power of the spirits. Yeah, like all of their power. That's right. We seek out the spirits to borrow the power. Are you with us so far, Lun? As wizards, we must first borrow the power of the spirits in order to perform our magic. The one Professor Jinx gave you doesn't actually possess any power of its own. But once you've befriended a few spirits, you can call them forth with your wand and cast magical spells. Speaking of spirits, let me reread that. I'm a bit burpy today. Don't mind me. Speaking of spirits, let's head to the Eastern Forest to search for some. Let me reread that. I read that too quickly. Speaking of spirits, let's head to the Eastern Forest to search for some. Ready, Lun? Aw, man, you're so lucky. Don't pout, you two. You'll be ready for the forest field trip when you're a little older. But I want to go now! Ignore them. We're off to the Eastern Forest. Spirits love to roam around that area, so it's a perfect place for beginner wizard training. I'll go on ahead, okay? Meet me there. This one just has like this just gives like Little Witch Academia vibes. Oh my goodness. Circle pad, why? I go to like talk to Hazel, and then my circle pad says, no, you're going straight up. Ah, well. You've got a wicked gleam in your eye. You must be excited to learn about magic. Well, you're almost ready for your first challenge. But before that, let's go over the basics. Magic skill learned. We can use this skill to make contact with the spirits. Go ahead, search for 2 spirits somewhere within the forest. Don't worry, they're friendly. Report back to me once you've located both spirits. Hello, spirits. There we go. Splash, sploosh. Wow, you found me! I've been found! I don't know why I gave him the Korok voice. Yeah! I'm a spirit of water! Splish, splash, sploosh! Spirit of water joined your party. Now let's go find another spirit. The spirit of fire. Whoosh. I like to imagine that if there was a spirit that just like just stone cold faced, just I can't describe it very well. I'm terrible at describing things. Better wrestle. Huh? You can actually see me? Amazing. I'm a spirit of earth. Watch out for my sprouts. I love this game. I can't say that enough. A spirit of earth, and a spirit of water. You found them. You're off to a great start. Yes, this is very, very promising. Now, use that skill I taught you to try to connect with these spirits. Earth magic learned. Water magic learned. Perfect, just like that. Now I can finally make some real magic. Go ahead and click the wand Professor Jinx gave you. Okay, let's gear, then novice wand.
There we go. Got your wand all equipped? It's time for the best part of any good wizarding field trip. Let's make some magic. First, I'll use my wand to conjure up a practice dummy. Here we go. Let's start by using the Spirit of Water's power to create some wizarding magic. Just point your wand at an enemy and attack. Here's how you call a spirit. Magic. Draw your wand to perform magic. Press A to cast a magical attack or healing spell. As your level rises, you'll be able to learn new spells. Different forms of magic have different attributes. Using magic an enemy is weak against to deal high damage. If you use magic they are resistant to, you will deal less damage. Shields cannot be equipped when fighting with wand. You can switch elemental attributes by using the D-pad. With your wand drawn, you can't select attributes you have not yet learned. Are you ready? Are you ready to give it a shot? Yeah, water. I like how water just turns into ice. I just realized the dummy just drops down to the ground, looks at you, and then puts its head back down. That's funny. Color me impressed, Lun. Color me impressed, Lun. You're a real natural at this. Let's try a healing spell now. This time, we'll use that Spirit of Earth's power to... Don't strain yourself or anything. Nox, knock it off. Calling on spirits is like the easiest thing in the world. Duh. See? Easy peasy. Nox, how many times do I have to tell you? You can't go around calling on spirits just for the fun of it. That's a waste of precious magic. You're getting too big for your britches, Nox. But you'll learn your lesson one day. Whatever, you don't scare me. Oh, whoops. Oh. Nox, what have you done? We need to round up those runaway spirits, Lun. Don't just stand there gawking, help me out. Hazel joined your party. Time to get these little fire spirits. And here they are. I wonder if they get a redesign in Fantasy Life I. There they are. Spirits of fire are weak against the power of water. Use that spell I taught you. If you get hurt, just call on the Spirit of Earth. That way you can use your healing magic. We've got to be careful, Lun. These spirits can burn you something fierce. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Why are you using fire against fire? You realize that's not very effective, right? Speaking Pokemon logic here. I think we finally got them under control. Excellent spellcasting, Lun. Fire magic learned. Boy, that was a close one. But at least now you've connected with the Spirit of Fire. Whatever. Lame. This is my little brother Nox. He's studying to be a wizard just like you. Nox, this is Lun. Think you two can play nice? Doubt it. Ugh, you two are boring. Time to liven things up a bit. How about I call another spirit? That'll make things a little more interesting. Knock it off, Nox! You need to take your training a little more seriously. Maybe I should tell Reverend Collinsworth how you've been acting out. That'll teach you a lesson. Reverend Collinsworth? Huh, that just goes to show how much you know. And I just want to do like a little snotty brat sound, like, voice for him. No one calls him Collinsworth anymore. His new name is Snoozenworth. Snoozenworth? What are you talking about? You'll see. Later, sis. Grr. How can he be such a brat? Sorry about that. I swear he's not a bad kid. He's just a little rambunctious. Okay, Len. Let's go see Professor Jinx. She'll be pleased that you've picked up the basics of magic so quickly. This really just gives me anime. Like, it definitely does give me, like, Little Witch Academia, which was a really good show. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I do recommend Little Witch Academia if you haven't watched it. It's a really good show. Back so soon. I hope that one did the trick for you. Professor Jinx, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. One is a natural at magic. Yeah, that's good to hear. But never mind that, Professor. We've got more important things to deal with. Oh, Nox, I completely forgot you were here. Hazel, Collinsworth was waiting here when I got back. I totally thought he was gonna yell at me. I just don't have the heart to scold this young little whippersnapper right now. Why? What's going on? Well, I'm ashamed to admit it, but... Reverend Collinsworth, is everything okay? No, it's not, dear. Apparently, Collinsworth here has been catnapping on the job, meow. Quite a snoozer, this one. See what I told you. That's why everyone's calling him Snoozenworth. That's enough out of you, Nox. Go play outside now. Don't get all worked up, sister dear. I'll just head over to the chapel and do some reading. See, Reverend Collinsworth. No need to scold me. I'm an angel. Oh, shoo, you little squirt. I'll scold you later. Sure you will. You'll probably fall asleep first. Oh, brat. What am I gonna do about him? Fear not, Hazel, my pet. I've secretly placed a spell on him. No magical powers for the rest of the day. What? But what if something happens to him? Nox needs to learn his lesson, Hazel. Let's see how he acts when he realizes he can't use magic. But back to Collinsworth. The poor man can't get a wink of sleep at night, thanks to a nasty spooky. It rattles the windows and it howls and shakes the entire chapel. Such haunting cries. It keeps me up all night. No wonder I keep dozing off during choir practice. Is there really a spooky haunting the chapel? I'm never going there again. Hazel, dear, there's no reason to be afraid of spookies. Some people are afraid of black cats. But as you know, we're really just kittens at heart. Perhaps spookies are similarly misunderstood. Nope, they're just plain scary. That's rather narrow-minded of you, dear. If Hazel's too frightened to tackle this problem, we'll have to rely on you, Lun. Pay heed, Lun. Being a wizard isn't just about playing with spirits and waving a wand. You'll also be expected to catch these supposed fearsome and ferocious spookies as well. Hazel, I know you're a scaredy cat, but you're a wizard at first and foremost. I suppose that's true. It is, Collinsworth. Leave it to my pupils to restore peace to your haunted chapel. That's wonderful to hear. Come by this afternoon and we'll wait for it to get dark. You'll be catnapping peacefully soon, Collinsworth. My pupils will catch your spooky. Time to head to the chapel. I think it's the afternoon. Yeah, let's just head to the chapel. It should be like a quick hop, skip, and jump away from here. I thought that was enough of a gap. Just walked into a invisible wall. But yeah, I love this game. And I thoroughly am excited for Fantasy Life I want to know what took them so long to make the game. Oh yeah, I almost completely forgot about the new Professor Layton game that's been in the works. Like, I'm excited for that one too. Level 5 Studios, they've got a lot of stuff that they've been working on. What are you doing here? Hold on, I'll wake up the old man for you. In Reverence Newsworth, arise and shine. I was snoring. Forgive me. I seem to have dozed off again. Yeah, you've come as promised. Spooky I told you about usually prowls around here after night falls. I feel so safe knowing that there's a wizard protecting me tonight. I've got your back, Reverend Collinsworth. Just let me at that spooky. There's a wizard right here who can deal with the spooky knocks. Yeah, but he's only a novice. Anywho, time for me to take that spooky down. A brave child indeed. He's a bit rough around the edges, but a good boy at heart. Spooky has been creeping around outside the chapel every single evening as of late. Promise me you'll be extra careful, lad. Oh, I almost forgot. Please take this. Obtain the SP potion. A traveling wizard was kind enough to give that to me as a gift. It said to help wizards replenish their magical powers or something like that. Speaking of this traveling wizard, it was she who figured out I was dealing with a spooky. She seemed quite wise in the ways of magic. There's a powerful wizard, that one. She's probably still wandering around around Castell, in case you would like to meet her. Spooky shouldn't appear for a while yet, so why don't you go find the wizard and say hello? Speaking of tired, I'm getting a bit tired myself. I might go to bed after this recording to get a little sleep. Hello, ma'am. Ah, there you are. I've been expecting you, young wizard lad. Wondering who I am, eh? I often wondered that myself. Never mind my name. All you need to know is that my all-seeing eye sees much. All even. For instance, I'm trying to do the Baba Yaga voice from Spirited Away. It's also been so long since I've seen Spirited Away. About a few years, actually. But yeah, I can't remember very well, but it's supposed to be like the Baba Yaga's voice. For instance, I know you're planning on taking a spooky by yourself. That's rather brave. Those spirits tend to prowl around their favorite haunting spots at night. I wonder if your plan's to ambush one tonight. That is your plan. My all-seeing eye sees quite clearly. And I'll tell you something else with my all-seeing eye sees. It sees that you are still one spirit short, my dearie. What you're lacking is the spirit of wind. Spirits of wind are rather free-spirited spirits, and if you know what I mean, difficult to find. But spirits of wind love to float in the breeze. Makes sense, So a stiff breeze is all you need. Try searching somewhere windy for a spirit of wind. Locate the spirit of wind. Here, right? Whoosh, whoosh. I thought the wind would hide me, but you found me, whoosh. I'm a spirit of wind. Howdy. Spirit of wind joined your party. Go see Esmeralda, the traveling wizard. I love how they run. It's so cute. Very nice, dearie. Now you have a full complement of spirits. Wind magic learned. You can call upon the 4 elements using the powers of these spirits. Now, since you've been such a clever boy, I'll give you some pointers. Learned a new technique. A charged magic. Hold down A to charge a powerful close-range magical attack. Release it to perform an attack at the cost of some SB. If your SB is too low, you won't be able to charge an attack. Remember this. Carelessness must be avoided at all costs. Heed my warning, Lun. You must wonder how I know your name, and why I haven't told you mine. Wait, you know my name? How in Rivera could you possibly know a thing like that? I forgot that they kind of hinted towards a 4th wall break here. Unless, do you have also have an all-seeing eye? If you do, why didn't my all-seeing eye see it? Oh, I see the problem. Someone has seen fit to write my name above my head. How helpful. Ah well, I have the time for such silliness. I think Hazel needs your help. I love the 4th wall break here. That's so clever. Because if you walk up to an NPC of sorts, they have the name. That's very clever. Very, very clever of a 4th wall break. Anywho, chapel. Hey, Lon, have you seen Hazel? She's all worried about me, so she came to the chapel a while ago. But she said she felt something creepy, so she ran off. Weird, I don't feel nothing creepy at all. I tried to run after her, but she beat feet out of here. I think her 6th sense is working overtime. I can totally tell when a spooky is nearby. Huh, Lon, find my sis, will ya? She's one of the smartest wizards I know, but I'm still kinda worried about her. You know what? I'm gonna go look for her too. I wonder why Hazel ran off. She must have felt some sort of presence nearby. Wherever it was, I'm sure Hazel will be perfectly fine. At least I hope she will be. If you want to rest up for a while, just make yourself comfortable at the chapel. Time to find Hazel. It's almost nighttime. Would it be down here? No, it's up there still. So it must just be in the west area. Oh, there's Knox. Sis said she was going to look for the spooky at night. So is she up here? We gotta find Hazel. Makes sense that she'd end up over here. Probably, I don't know. We just have to find Hazel, right? Maybe at the farm? No? Or is she hiding behind the chapel all scared and spooked out of her mind? Or is she over by the fisher? No? Poor Collinsworth, he looks like he hasn't gotten a good night's sleep lately. Apparently he's been nodding off during his own choir practice. Do I sleep at the chapel? Would you like to rest here till nightfall, Lon? Yes. Have a nice rest. I think, is that exactly what we need to do? Oh. Neat. Taylor's inside now. Now where's this spooky? Oh, it's over there. Lon, I'm sure glad to see you. The spooky is just getting warmed up. I can feel it nearby. Oh, you must be wondering what happened to me earlier. I felt a strong presence, so I ran after it. Before I knew where I was going, I ended up here. I can still feel it. That chilling presence. I wonder if you can feel it too, Lon. Maybe I'm the only one who can sense it. Maybe it drew me here for a reason. I'm a little cold. And I shivered as that spooky noise happened. Don't know why. I'm just a little chilly because I have a little fan running in the room. That's the whole reason I'm a little chilly. Did you say something? I'm pretty sure I heard a voice. And it wasn't yours. Oh, please, please, please don't let it be Hay. Little derpy face. Ah, there it is. I can't seem to run away. It's like my feet are glued to the floor. Hey, you. Yeah, you, Mr. Spooky. Stop freaking out my sister. Nox? I know your weakness, Spooky. I read it in a musty old book. Now let me see if I remember the spell. Oh yeah. Oh, breezy spirit of wind. Stir up a tempest for me. Oh no. Nox can't use this magic because of the spell Professor Jinx put on him. just a waving of the stick in a circle. Just. What's going on? My magic isn't working. Nox! My little brother needs me. There's no time for me to be scared. I'm a wizard after all. I've got to be brave. Come on, Lon. Help me take it out. Hazel joined your party. I got stuck on fire magic, but I need to use wind magic. Bless my beard. You've defeated my spooky. I'll finally be able to catch up on my sleep. How can I ever repay you? Please, take this as a token of my gratitude. Obtain 500 dosh. Catch up on your sleep, huh? Guess I won't be able to call you Snoozeworth anymore. Nox, you don't need to sound so disappointed. Snoozeworth. Not the worst nickname I've ever had. As for the two of you, I'm truly impressed with the way you've handled yourself. Oh, it was nothing. Of course, my heart is still racing. To be honest, if Lun hadn't been there, I may have just ran away. Nonsense, Hazel. You certainly proved your bravery. It's just like that traveling wizard said. What traveling wizard? She came here from All Magic the other day. It was the traveling wizard's idea that I asked Jinx and her pupils to help me with my spooky problem. A traveling wizard from All Magic? I wonder. Yep, All Magic. She told me she runs some sort of wizarding academy over there. I knew it! It's gotta be Headmistress Esmeralda. Old Lady Esmeralda's here? Huh? You know her? Yes, she's our professor's, acquaintance. Oh, I see. That reminds me. I must pay my regards to Professor Jinx tomorrow. As for tonight, you'll finally get a good night's sleep. No more reverend Snoozeworth. You know, next time I see Professor Jinx, I'm gonna give her a piece of my mind. I can't believe she took away my powers right when I needed them most. See you later. I guess he figured out who blocked his magic. Time for us to report back to Professor Jinx. Let's get going, Lun. I don't know why, but I just love the voice I gave Nox. It just makes me think of the voice that I think it's Aaron. I'm trying to remember which voices are which for Danganronpa V3. I think it was Aaron who's doing the voice for Himiko. Game Grumps. I think it's Aaron who does the voice for Himiko, but I was trying to mimic that for Nox. I was trying to mimic that the best I could for Nox. There. Oh, meow there. So you defeat the spooky. Most impressive, you two. Why am I not surprised you knew about the spooky without having us to tell you? Hey, Professor Pussycat, can you take this spell off me now? Patience, you naughty little magic hands. I can squish that spooky in 1 second flat if you hadn't blocked my magic. Oh, but without your magic, you still managed to set things right with Collinsworth and your sister. Well, yeah, I guess so. I'd say that having your powers taken away forced you to grow up a little bit, young Nox. And Lun here managed to find Hazel without using any magic at all. Meow. Thank goodness for that. I would have been a goner if it hadn't been for you, Lun. Because of you, Collinsworth can once again sleep sound as a kitten. That was quite the adventure for your first foray into the wizarding world, Lun. I hope you've learned that magic can't solve all the world's problems. But it certainly is fun to use. Meow. I might even go so far as to say it was positively spellbinding. Let's tally up Lun's results, shall we? I love cat puns. I love puns in general. I don't know why people just don't like puns. I absolutely love puns. I adore them. I was gonna make a joke, but then I brain farted like halfway through. Just as I thought. Congratulations, my dear. You are now a true wizard. That's wonderful news! Not only did you save the day, you're a real wizard now. Thank you for teaching me something new about magic and bravery, Lon. The two of us make an unstoppable team. Nox, do you think you can thank him for his help without sounding completely rude or obnoxious? Whatever. You caught that spooky. Big deal. You're all brave and stuff too, I guess. And you did save my sister, even though it was kinda her fault she was being wimpy. So yeah, I guess I should thank you. Thanks, Lon. Oh, I'm sad that I don't get to do that voice much anymore. Unless Nox becomes a character in Fantasy Life I, which that would be fun. Becomes an important character. Then I could just do his voice again. But he's probably aged up. From what I can see, Princess Laura is going to be in it, but we'll find out once the game comes out. No, I don't want to save yet. But yeah, I absolutely adore this game. It's got this cute little charm to it. I'm sad that I just can't do the DLC for this game. It's the one thing that I didn't get to experience for this game because, you know, one, I didn't have the money at the time to be able to get it, and then two, as I was going to get it, when I thought about getting it, that's when the eShop closed. So, like, it was well after, like a few weeks after, it was like, oh yeah, I should probably get this, and then immediately it's like, oh, I can't get it now, because now I can't get the DLC, unless I do some stuff with legitimate Nintendo hardware, doing the legal ways for legal Nintendo, legal hardware, legal, can I say legal anymore? But yeah, in all seriousness, I'm excited for the next game, and I'm excited to see you guys in the next video, because this video's gone on quite a bit, and I don't want to extend it any longer, and I'm getting really tired. Yeah. I'm just excited for the Switch too. Tell me down in the comments below, what is the game that you are most excited for coming out on the Switch? Specifically the Switch 2. I know I'm really excited for Hyrule Warriors, Fantasy Life I, and Legends EA, most of all. I might even do a stream of Legends EA when it comes out. And if the rumors are true, then there's going to be a hunt that I might work on. That's if they don't have the shiny lock, which the Pokemon Company will most likely have, which will suck. And I really hope they don't have the shiny lock because of the backlash that they had for Scarlet and Violet for having the shiny lock. But I digress. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll say it again just for, you know, repetitiveness. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, and all that jazz. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And remember, have a beautiful day, night, or afternoon. Bye!